We're live
Welcome back,
and in
everybody.
charge. This is a different setup we got going on
This is
today.
different.
I know, it's just the Walker and Jake show.
Now
again.
I can finally stare you in the eyes, Jake.
Right in the eyeballs. Yeah, so if you guys haven't noticed, hopefully you noticed because hopefully this worked. We're doing a different camera setup because I thought, you know what? Why not try this out so you guys get up close and personal with us and see what we look like up close. So yeah, we're gonna try this out, and we'll kind of just see how it goes from here. I don't know. Let's hope it works.
I'm gonna get so tired of looking at your stupid fucking face,
Whatever, dude.
Jake.
Fuck you too, man. Nobody asked you. So yeah, welcome back to the show. It's episode 97.
Dude, we have
6,
3 episodes.
7,
Oh.
7.
We have 4 episodes
We have
left.
3 episodes left after this one. That's right. Because March 15th will be the 100th episode, and that's when we make all the big changes.
That's your birthday week too, isn't it?
No, 8th. So the
Oh,
week
yeah,
before,
sorry, week
literally.
before. Yeah.
Episode 99 is my birthday, and it pisses me off. I wish we need to do 2 episodes in 1 week so that
That's
I can
fine.
have 100 on my birthday.
Now we can just celebrate the 101st first episode.
Yeah.
First episode.
First episode.
I can't speak right today.
Yeah, so unfortunately Drake can't be here again today. He's working his little butt off so he can pay the bills, be our sugar daddy,
Now,
and
Drake,
all that
I'd
stuff.
like to ask you: have you ever considered quitting?
Have you ever considered not working?
You ever considered unemployment?
Yeah, you could
That's
do what
an
me and Walker do and just sit around in front of a microphone all day and shoot the shit because we don't work. We'll
Drink our coffee.
and drink coffee.
With ice cubes.
Yeah. So, anyways,
rum.
in really pressing matters, this is a serious thing that I wanted to bring up
What you got?
at the very beginning of the show here. So, it has come to my attention that we have been getting a lot more internet clout lately on our YouTube channel.
Really?
We have like every other episode averages like 300 plus views, which is great, and I love that for us. Here's the issue. Is that when I look at the analytics, the troubling part is that 99% of the people watching are not subscribed. And I need you all
What the
to go and subscribe
Click the
because that
goddamn
helps
button.
us. You realize we have 149 subscribers? We have more viewers than we do subscribers by a large
Volume,
margin.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why. I think it's because most of the views are coming from India.
Really?
I don't know why.
So we're really popular in India.
We're extremely popular in India for
Okay.
some reason. But it's only like every other episode. Because some episodes, they drop off at like 150 views, something like that. But then every other episode's like 360.
See, I'm curious as to why we're popular in India specifically. That seems like a really random place.
I don't
for
know.
us to be
I
popular.
think we're like... I think it's because we're like showing up on recommended stuff. And I don't know why. It's really weird.
Yeah,
but
but
yeah, we're showing up on recommended. Like homepage recommended.
Huh.
So I don't know. It doesn't
We're gonna
make sense.
we're
to
gonna
me
come
either.
up with a reason as to why we're popular in India today.
We'll figure it out.
That's a good.
We'll
we should
figure it out.
theorize a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm sure there's so many factors that go into it. Who Lord only knows why we're popular in India, but we are. So hey, India, welcome.
I'm cool with it.
Don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe to the show.
Do it,
people.
yeah.
Join our Patreon, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast, where you can just help support our show and buy our coffees.
We would definitely appreciate that.
You realize that we run on coffee? We run on Dunkin'. No, we don't. We run on a coffee in general. Hard work coffee
Hard Work
most of the
Coffee.
time.
That's right.
Sponsored. Hashtag sponsored. That's not a hashtag not sponsored anymore. That's a hashtag sponsored with Hard Work Coffee. Coming soon. But you can fuel our addiction by joining our Patreon and joining at the lowest level. That helps us buy our coffees, buy our stuff. I don't know. Support the show, everything
Support the
like
show.
that.
Figure out something to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Just show us your love.
Yeah. Show us you love. Show us you love us. But
All right, so what
otherwise,
do we
yeah, I
got?
just wanted to throw that out
Do
there.
we have skills for today?
Do we? Did we have skills last week? I thought we did. We definitely did, and I forgot.
We
it.
did. Nice space.
I think it was like
Honestly,
working out, and I did it again every day.
Yeah.
So, actually, I hit 2 PRs this week. Super stoked on that. That was big news for me. So that was pretty.
What were your personal records?
So it's 3 sets of 8 reps, but the first one was deadlift, which didn't even think like. I didn't realize it was a PR until after I did it and went back because I record every workout. And went back and was like, oh, it's the most I've ever lifted at 8 reps. I think it was like I don't remember what it was, 270 or 230. I don't remember what it was, but it was something like that for 8 reps.
There you go.
And then I have tried, bench press, weak as fuck, always. I've always been weak on bench press. I don't know why. I just have never focused on it, I guess. Just always super weak. My biggest goal in my whole life, I always wanted to reach on bench press, is just being able to put a 45 plate on each side and lift the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I did it for 3 sets of 8
Dude,
reps. And I was
awesome,
like,
man.
yes,
You
it
killed
wasn't
it.
even just a 1 rep. It was like I pushed him
You
out,
fucking
like
pushed it.
banged him out with 3 sets for 8 reps. And I was like, fuck yes, I hit it.
Hey, that's awesome,
That's been a
man.
goal of mine since I was a child.
Hey, that's
and
an
it's such a
accomplishment.
small thing because it's just 45 pounds on each side. It's 130.
Hey, it's
it's
an accomplishment.
135 pounds. It's like it's my body weight.
It's showing personal growth.
Yeah,
You know?
so yeah. But it was 30 pounds more than when I started. So I'm cool with that.
There you go.
And I started 20 days or 20 workouts I've gotten in so far. So yeah, I was pretty proud of that.
I was working on curls over the weekend because I used to have like really massive arms, and then I realized recently that they're not as big as they used to be. So I was trying to do that all weekend.
You want a really good like bicep workout? It'll give you a good pump, and it hits all 3 of the muscles in the bicep. So I do this every time I do the curls. You get the bar, right? And you do reverse grip, close grip, and wide grip. But you superset them, so you're doing 3 sets of 8, and so you start with one of them, bang out all 8, and then switch it up and immediately do the next 8, then switch it up and immediately do the next 8. Then you take like a 30-second to a minute rest. It's brutal. The first time I did it, I didn't take any rest in between. It fucking sucked. But then you take a 30-second rest and then do
30-minute rest.
Then do all 3 of them again. Then do another 30-second rest. Do all 3 of them again, and then you're done.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
fucking brutal.
I just carry kids around all day. So
Well, that helps. That helps. You're also starting from a good foundation. Like, you're
yeah,
just
I'm
a
kind of
built
fucking massive.
dude.
So
yeah.
yeah.
Like you being ripped would just be one of the scariest fucking.
I used to be in shape like a
I can
long
only
time ago.
imagine like you being like jacked, right? Like shredded. Because for you definitely have the body type of being a shredded human being. Like that would just be scary.
Well, that's what my arms used to be like that, but the rest of my body was still pretty big. But my arms were always fucking huge, so I need to get back into that.
Well, kudos to that.
Thanks, man.
Also, okay, so I want to bring in a new like skit to the show. I think. And
What you got?
I don't know if this is gonna last, but this is definitely something I thought was a pressing matter that needed to be brought up. So I want to call this skit, and if we continue this, inventions with good intentions but terrible outcomes.
Ooh, okay.
And here's mine, and I've had beef with it for so long, but I don't think I realized how much of a beef I had with it until the other day when I had to. And I come across it all the time. I experience this all the time, whether it's at work or wherever I'm at. I always experience it, but it was just this last time got so far on my nerves that I just was like, this is the stupidest fucking invention. Whoever came up with this, I get like there was good intention behind it, but you're an asshole for it.
You're a total douche. What is it?
Automated toilets piss me the fuck off.
Why?
Because
were you
here's
sitting
the
on
thing.
it and then it flushed?
Yes. Because so the automated toilets have this little fucking camera on the back.
Yeah.
And me, when I go to a public restroom, I'm a germaphobe, right? So I put fucking toilet paper down on the seat, right? And then I sit down on that. Well, many outcomes occur from that. One, I'll be mid fucking putting down toilet paper,
Yeah.
and the damn thing starts flushing on me. It just sprays water everywhere, defeating the purpose.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta start all over. The other one, which is even worse in my books, is when you get all done with that and you finally let your guard down thinking you're going to finally let one out, and you go to sit down and it's got you. It's got you, and it's fucking right where it wants you.
It's
and
doing
it
a
just
pre-flush.
shoots water straight up your sphincter.
See, that's what they call a bidet.
I hate it.
So
it's not a
just-
bidet because it's not clean water. It's coming from a dirty ass toilet
Who said
bowl.
the bidets are clean? I
I
mean,
it's coming out of a hose. That's probably cleaner than the water in the bowl.
that's true.
It's just it's not hard. Just give me. I can push a button. I could flush with toilet paper in my hand and just flush it. That helps with. I get it. You don't want germs, but there's so many easier solutions than an automated. It just is so annoying. There's no need or purpose for an automated toilet. They are the most ridiculous thing. I get that they were supposed to be like, oh, automated everything. You get automated toilet or paper towels and automated
Well, super sanitary.
soap and everything like
Yeah.
that. And it's like, I get that, but I don't need an automated toilet
Yeah.
because it doesn't know when I'm ready to flush. And then sometimes, this is rare, but it'll happen if you like like bend over or move the wrong way while you're mid dump out and the fucker flushes. Now it's not even just water that could be splashing up at you.
Yeah.
Because you're middle ground. You're in it. You're in deep.
We have serious life-changing conversations
and
here.
It's just annoying. They make no sense and they just piss me off. So whoever invented them, you're an asshole. And I think that there was good intention behind it, or either that or that guy's a sadistic freak. He's like an evil genius that just figured out a way to do it.
You know,
yeah,
you know what I think the laziest invention is? It's kind of going along the same lines of like the sanitation stuff.
The laziest invention?
The laziest invention.
A rubber band.
No, it's the fucking cloth paper towel roll things that you can like swing down and it'll like cycle through with actual like cloth towel. Have you seen those before, like in certain restaurants? And
oh yeah, where it's just a cloth towel that goes around and around and
that's
around.
That's kind of fucking gross, isn't it?
Isn't there supposed to be like a UV light on the other side that disinfects?
There is definitely not. I mean, it's just a fucking roll.
Oh
yeah, that's just fucking so lazy. I hate that shit so much.
Why would you do that?
Just have either the fucking paper towel or have like a hand dryer, like the air dryer thing. Don't have the fucking cloth towel. Then like, you don't know what somebody else wiped on that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
True.
Just grosses me out.
Also,
that shit.
Another beef. If you're gonna create, I get it. There has to be a pyramid of level of quality of product, right? You get what you pay for. I get it. You gotta have quality.
Whatever.
Right. So I get that there has to be a one-ply toilet paper. I understand that has to be a thing.
Yeah, there's got to be a baseline
for industrial use. I get it. You gotta have big rolls of it.
Yeah.
But the problem is when you do one or half apply toilet paper, okay, you can't make the roll 10 pounds of pressure in order to pull it on a loop because one ply can't handle that. So when I'm trying to pull a piece of one ply down,
just pulling up one square at a time.
You literally, because the force that it takes to move the roll is more than can be taken by the one ply.
Okay.
So if you're gonna make that heavy of a roll, you gotta add a second ply at least.
Yeah.
Or it's gotta be tactile strength or something behind this.
I really don't
making it like.
I don't think that they have tactile in mind when they were creating one-ply toilet paper, though.
You're right. They think cheapness. I get it.
Yeah.
But like, don't make a 5-pound roll of it then.
Yeah, that's
impossible to move. Or you know what? Better do that because I get it's an industrial size, so you need a lot of it, right? But the little rollers that you put it on, put some fucking 8 ball bearings on that thing so it slides right the fuck off.
Make it like those Post-it notes that are like excuse me, when you rip off one, then it pops up on the other side and it keeps folding up. That way you don't have to actually like unroll it; it just pops up.
I would hate that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I would fucking hate that. That sounds awful.
If it just like rolls.
Just make the rollers easier. You know what I mean? Why do they have the oblong? You ever seen those? I know too much. I've thought too much about this. No, the roller. Okay, you got like the thing on the side, and it's got like 3 toilet paper things in it, and you rotate them through, right? The rollers in those are not circular like you have in your bathroom, right? They're like these fucking, like, they're not a sphere. They're like a tube shaped, but they're like cylinder. But the ends are like they're like weird. They're weird. They're not efficient. If you've ever seen them, the ends are skinnier than the middle is, and it's so that it holds that toilet paper roll tight.
Okay.
Why does it have to roll? Why can't it just be
the spinning ones?
A spinning one like we have in here. Why can't it be one that I have in my bathroom? That one works just fine.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I get it.
This leaves room for opportunity, so you can start your new toilet paper company.
I just feel like there's there's a need for improvement in this industry, and I just don't think enough people pay attention to it. And I understand, I get it, people, but at the same time, we cannot continue to let them get away with this. It's unacceptable. I don't get it.
You get to start your new toilet paper company called Ass McCracken.
Ass McCracken.
There you go.
Oh, God. So anyways, that's my beef.
That's your beef for today.
For today.
Is that where the title card should come in? Like, Jake's beef.
Jake's beef.
Jake's beef.
Yeah. That's for the OnlyFans account. Also, another crazy news thing that occurred today. So some of you, I don't know which camera I'm looking at, for those of you that watch on our YouTube, kudos to you because you're actually going to be able to see this episode. For those of you that listen to this episode, I don't know if you'll be able to listen to it right away. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload it right away because found out today, Buzzsprout, who is our podcast, they host our web or our episodes basically, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, somebody had beef with them and decided to DDoS their fucking website.
No. So they're
So
just out? Or like
they've been in and out for the last like day.
oh shit.
And so they've been, I was like, well, I got to go to their Twitter so I
Yeah.
can keep up to date with like when it goes live again because we have to post on there.
Oh shit.
So like right now, or well, I just checked and it's live now. But before, like you couldn't listen to any of our episodes. They were all still live, but you couldn't listen to any of them because the hosting service was down. So like you could see them, but you couldn't play them
right.
on
yeah.
anything, iTunes, Spotify, anything. They
That's
were just
fucking
down.
stupid.
It sucked. So then I'm like reading through Twitter, and they did a whole thread of like updates. So apparently somebody's been trying to blackmail this website, like the owners of Buzzsprout,
Oh my god.
and saying like, "Hey, pay us amount of money, or we're gonna keep doing this to your website." And so Buzzsprout comes out being total badasses and was like, "So this is what happened." And also, we told them to go fuck themselves. That's basically what they said. Is we told them to go fuck themselves because we don't cooperate with traitors.
We don't negotiate with
we
terrorists.
don't negotiate. Basically, is what they're saying. It's like, yo,
Fuck.
kudos.
Yeah.
Like
that's a good sign.
you just were like, fuck, I don't care if our website goes down. We're not paying you, you assholes.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fair enough. So like, I'm
man.
sticking with them because
Yeah.
it could happen to any website. No website is impervious to a DDoS. If somebody wants to do it, they can do it, depending on the level that it would take
So
to
what
do
you're
it.
saying is that you and I can
Nope.
commit fraud.
Nope.
No, just kidding. We'll never do that. But
Never.
never do
But
that.
yeah, so hopefully it's back up by the time this website or this episode goes out
Yeah.
tomorrow morning. If not, go watch on our YouTube. I don't know what to
So
tell you.
so that's how we get onto Spotify. You said.
That's how we get on everything. It's our RS
Oh.
feed. It's our RSS
RSS.
RSS feed.
Okay, gotcha.
Our RSS feed. Yes.
Feed.
That was hard. Yeah, so that's our feed that like just it hosts on that website and then it pushes out to all of our places except for YouTube. YouTube
Okay.
I upload to automatically by.
I don't know shit about this podcast apparently, so yeah.
it's okay.
I'm just here. I'm just here for the
That's
free
why I run all the
coffee.
background stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you bring the coffee and the good looks, and I bring.
I barely bring the coffee.
Yeah, you bring the good looks. I bring the. I don't even know what I bring to the table anymore. Conversation.
All of this.
I bring.
You had more topics than I did today. I'm just here riding the wave.
Well, these were just a couple things that I wanted to bring up because they blew my mind. I was like, I need to bring these up on the show.
We should talk about that the school board out in California. Do you hear about that story?
What? No.
Oh my god! All right, so there was a bunch of teachers that were here for the school board meeting. It was like a virtual town hall type thing.
I just realized when the table moves, the camera moves.
but-
No, you're
sorry.
good. You're good.
Just, but so this group of teachers and like school board members were talking shit about parents, like to each other in this group chat, saying like, oh, they just want their babysitters back and they just want to be able to smoke weed and stuff while their kids are
What?
at school. And the town hall meeting was open to the public. So like they didn't realize it. Like halfway through this conversation, they're like, "Yeah, you guys realize that this is like an open public meeting that all the parents can see you talking." And the people,
Oh, no.
everybody in the school board resigned because they're like, "Yeah, we fucked up bad." Like,
Yeah, you did.
they talked shit about all the parents. They were pretty much making light of the fact that everybody's losing their jobs and shit. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, we fucked up real bad."
Oh no!
I'll show you the clip after
This
the
was out in
podcast.
California.
Out in California. I don't
You
know exactly which
fucking
county,
idiots.
but
You fucking
man,
idiots.
like I was just like, this is fucking. I mean, I find it kind of hilarious because just the circumstances ridiculous.
Well, I mean, the fact that you just had the balls to go out and talk shit about the people that pay your salary.
Everybody in the video was doing it too. So like, there was like the chairman of the board that was there. They had like 7 teachers. Like a whole bunch of people were in this video.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was a long video. They talked for like a good 10, 12 minutes. and,
Adios, fuckers. So who brought it? Like, was it mid video that somebody came in and
somebody
goes,
was like,
"Hey,
this is
this
public."
is fucking live."
Yeah.
Who was it that told them that? Like,
No
what,
idea.
cameraman or
Some
something? Just
assistant or
must have.
something. But yeah, it was it's pretty fucking.
Imagine
embarrassing.
being the one guy that was like on the school board that everybody hated, like all the other school board members hated, but he's like, I just gotta stick it out for my
Yeah.
kids. And then like getting the opportunity to hear these people talking shit and you being the only one knowing like,
Let the feed go live.
God, this is going live. And they're like, hey, you crackheads.
You fucking dicks.
Amazing.
No.
Well, did you see what that fucking mayor in Texas said? That Facebook post he left?
No, what'd he say?
Oh my God, that man is asking for death, is all I'm saying. You do not say shit like that to people, let alone people in Texas.
Oh my God, what'd
He
he say?
literally went on Facebook and he said, you know what, let me look it up because
Okay.
I won't do it justice. Like, it blew my mind that he had the balls
The nerve.
to say what he did. He's like, this is probably going to piss a... What the fuck? I don't have... What?
What are you doing?
Apparently, I don't have fucking internet. It's weird. But he said, basically he said, like, I'm going to go out and say this, and I know it's probably going to make a couple people upset. And it's like, no, I don't think you understand.
make everybody
this is going to
upset.
make everyone upset because your dumbass just said this. And I think, obviously, the thing has been deleted by now, but...
Of course.
Sorry, looking it up.
Oh, for anybody that wants to find old tweets and shit from people that they've tried to delete, there's a website called
the Wayback Machine.
The Wayback Machine.
Yep. It works wonders.
It's fantastic. You
Oh
can,
wait, that's not our camera anymore. That is.
Yeah.
It works wonders.
Yeah, so you can find anything from like back in the day. I found the old Space Jam website with like
God,
the old Flash games and stuff on it. I found my old MySpace page.
Ooh, cringe.
Anything that was ever on the internet that was temporarily stored, you can find it on the Wayback Machine.
All right, so this is kind of long, but I'm going to read it to everybody because I think everyone deserves to hear this. So this guy's name is Tim Boyd, and a lot of you probably heard of this, but he's the mayor of Colorado City, Texas. And yeah, those of you guys that are living under a rock, Texas just went through a winter, like a mild winter, but like not mild for them.
Yeah, it was fucking
brutal,
intense for them.
And a lot of people lost heat because
There's still a lot of power. Yeah.
And it's like people were dying. So this guy goes, let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute. No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and county, along with power providers or any other service, owes you nothing. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. If you don't have electricity, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal without and think outside of the box to survive and supply water to your family. If you're sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy, is direct result of your raising. Only the strong will survive and the weak will perish.
What the fuck?
Folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. This is sadly a product of a socialist government where they feed people to believe that the few will work and others will become dependent for handouts. Am I sorry that you've been dealing without electricity and water? Yes, but I'll be damned if I'm going to provide for anyone that is capable of doing it themselves. We have lost sight of those in need and those that take advantage of the system and mesh them in one group. Bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout. Get off your ass and take care of your own family.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Right? I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean
See,
it's not your responsibility?
That's
you're
literally
the
your
mayor.
responsibility.
That's your one responsibility.
There
Make
is.
sure that your people don't fucking die.
He makes some points.
That are
Worst
terrible.
possible time to make those points.
He makes not the points that need to be made. I get. Okay. The one thing. Oh, sorry. I mean to move this. I'm trying to back up a little bit.
Back it up.
The one thing I semi understand, right, is that like the point he's trying to make is like people like people are leaning too heavily on government assistance.
I get
this
that.
is not the moment though that's too heavy. This
Yeah.
is where the government does need to step in
Yeah.
because your people are dying and they've paid tax to you and they've paid all these things to you that you're supposed to be supporting.
Yep, you're supposed to use that money
They're supposed
to benefit
to
them.
benefit us,
Yeah.
not yourselves. So like, and you're talking this is a guy who's talking who has not lost power, who has access to water.
Well, clearly
and-
he's got power. He's tweeting.
Yeah. So I'm like, what? who are you trying to be like? You're gonna be. You are literally just created yourself as the monster of Colorado City.
Yeah.
That you have to go into Whitpro. There's no way you get out of that city without going into Whitpro. They want your head on a
He just
stake.
dropped himself right in the middle of the Thunderdome. Literally. Like, he's going to be getting fucking Oh my god.
And obviously,
I would be surprised if he
obviously he stepped down. Obviously, he stepped down after the day after that. He stepped down.
So
because,
what was he again? He was governor.
He was a mayor.
Mayor. Okay.
Mayor, yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't remember the name, but fuck.
It's-
Jesus, like, how insensitive could you be at a time like this?
Right. Like, that's the ultimate slap in the face to the people that
I
voted
get
you
to
in.
a certain degree. It's like, oh, people are a little too reliant on the government. I get that sometimes. Whatever. But at the same time, you're in the middle of a pandemic, and your entire state is frozen over like a fucking ice age.
I think the bigger issue here too, though, is that this is a mayor that you voted in, right?
Yeah.
That somehow won you over, and you voted him into
He's
office,
getting paid
right?
off of your tax dollars.
Yes, and he said these things.
Yep.
He's one of the lowest levels
Sure.
of political power, and he had the balls to say this. Imagine what the people who have higher amounts of power are saying about you, because this just shows that this is exactly how they think about us common people.
Fucking true.
Like, go higher up, and they're just because they're smart enough to not make a Facebook post about it doesn't mean that these people don't think the exact same way about you. So the next time you go to vote a politician into office, just remember,
no one
matter
cares about
what
you.
they say, they don't give a fuck about you. They just don't.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and that's the world we live in. It's just fucking nuts.
I mean, at least we don't have to listen to Evers say that kind of shit, though, because it would go on for 30 minutes, just him trying to say that one sentence.
I think that man, oh, Jesus. Anyways, off the politics talk,
well,
but yeah.
first of all, we'd have to fucking give him an
So yeah,
it's all part of a socialist agenda.
Today was just a
Howdy.
rant of. Oh my God! Look who it is. Do you want to say hello to the folks at home?
Hi, folks at home.
Hi. He made it. He's here.
He's live.
So he'll be on our live episode probably. Also, we have a rum for you to try, and it's rum diddly dumptious. So you're gonna try that. It's fucking amazing. But yeah. Anyways, this was a fun episode. We're at 30 minutes.
This is interesting. I kind of like this.
Right?
It's more personal.
I am a fan. You guys let us know.
Because sometimes it feels like we're talking to the camera. I feel like now we can talk to each other.
Yeah, we can talk to each other.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
And I had to look at the camera a bunch today, but like if we do this again, it'll be different. But yeah, let us know what you think of this. I'm gonna try. I wanted to try this version with just 2 people, but once Drake comes back in, we'll have
Next
to
time we're
switch
gonna
it
have
up.
3 iPhones and 3 different things that Jake's gonna
But
have to crop.
I would like to try and do like the goal I would love to do is individual cameras on each person,
Ooh,
and then
that'd be cool.
editing them out as as each person's talking. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would love to do that.
Just a lot of work.
I don't mind the work, but it's just like getting the cameras to do it, like matching up quality of cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the length of time and all that.
Join us on Patreon.
So yeah, join our Patreon at any level. Don't forget. But yeah, join us on Patreon. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Hit it. Don't quit it. Hit that like button. Hit it and pass it to your friends. We're on a train on it. Hide your kids. Hide your wives, because we out here making great content. This episode is brought to you by AstroDesignCompany.com.
That's me.
JD Creations LLC. That's me. And Hard Work Coffee Company. That's Keith.
That's neither of us.
Coming to you soon. It's out already. I don't even know why
It's
soon.
delicious.
'Cause you
I
can
gotta
buy
talk
it
to
now.
Keith again.
You
I was
could
gonna-
literally buy it right now. It's bagged, stagged, and ready to
Signed,
go.
sealed, delivered.
Signed,
Except
sealed,
it hasn't been delivered
not
yet.
delivered, because you
haven't
got to
wrote
buy it. But yeah, and don't forget to join our Patreon, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast, and we will see you next week, folks. We love you, and bye. Bye. Oh,